employ an independent auditor to go around and check.
And whilst we're on animal welfare, the annual report obviously at page 26 states that enhancing welfare remains a core priority for Tas racing, and the sport must also ensure it meets or exceeds expectations in order to maintain its social licence to operate. When I reviewed the annual report, I failed to find a mention around whipping in thoroughbred and harness racing. And obviously, I'm assuming you'll be aware the RSPCA's view is that it needs to end the use of whips altogether. Has the board had any discussions around the banning of whipping, or at least the phasing out of whips? And if so, when did those discussions take place, and what's been the outcome?
I thank the member for her question.
Under 5.3, the whips.
Whips. So the number of times a whip can be used in Tasmania has reduced significantly since 2017. Further, the manner in which a whip can be used and the type of whip has also been changed to improve animal welfare. As far as the whip rule, sorry, I'm just looking at Mr. Winter. The Racing Australia and Harness Australia determine the whip rule, and we take advice from them, and we are guided by the national body.
If I may, Minister, so there is a riding protocol committee, which is a national level of the Racing Australia. I sit on that committee, and that is one of the debates that is currently in train. There have been some challenges and issues around there. We're very supportive of whip reform, and we would hope to be able to achieve that through that.
Volandis in New South Wales, sorry.
Mr. Volandis is also on the riding protocols, as is Giles Thompson, as is Nick Redden, Jeff Owen. So all
Any
of
women?
There used to be one, Frances Nelson, but she resigned, so not from the committee, from Racing South Australia.
Might help for better decision making to have a woman on that committee.
I'm not sure I would raise that one. Sorry, my train of thought has been badly broken there. There is a desire for change. It is a matter for working through, and whilst there is a view that there are views that Tas Racing or one state or another can lead or go out on its own, it's very difficult when we have a national sport and you have a movement of animals between jurisdictions, between the states, and jockeys and drivers.
Racing's view then that whipping should be phased out or banned, and how are you advocating
the Minister
for that?
supports the use of the whip.
We will be guided by the national rule in both the Harness Code and the Thoroughbred Code. It's really important that we have national consistency, and one of the reasons for this is that we have jockeys and drivers that, usually in a non-COVID year, would be travelling frequently to race and drive in other jurisdictions. So it is important that we have national consistency.
Ms O'Connor.
Oh, thank you, Minister.